Hi, this is Sarah, and today I'm going to be reviewing for you, it's another book review, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, because I'm secretly a 12-year-old girl. Anyway, this is the second installment in the Harry Potter series, and as I said in the first one, I'm really confronted by the fact that it's a lot better written than I expected. You can tell that it was crafted with love. I do have to say I do worry about towards the end of the series, am I still going to feel that way once she started churning out the movies? Because a lot of authors who do wind up selling to book deals don't necessarily take the same time and care with their writing as they did previously. And of course it is an unfortunate thing that happens. You know, it's just they want the visual representation, I guess, to match what was in their head. So they want to take the time and the care and put their energy into that. It's perfectly understandable, but they also have the writing deadlines. So you can only stretch yourself so thin. That I can understand. So yeah, was really good. Actually, there was bits that I totally did not remember, so I think I need to go back and rewatch the movies. Give me something to do with my time. Anyway, yeah, so I think I'm going to do that, but it was really good. Really, really good. And I'm finding that even though I've always been somebody who, you know, even when I was younger, I avoided the sort of the youth fiction sections because I don't know, they just weren't very well written and you felt like you were being talked down to. I'm finding like this, like with the Hunger Games, I'm not finding it to be condescendingly written, which is nice. I mean, it's certainly not, the vocabulary is not like spectacular, but then again, I've read Dan Brown, so yeah. One day I'll talk about Dan Brown. One day. And then the next day, I bet I'll get sued. Which is great, because only like 10 people watch this anyway. But yeah, no, I'm really enjoying them so far. I'm working on the Prisoner of Azkaban at the moment. I'm finding that these are really easy to get into. They're also written in a way where you have a lot of looking back. So definitely if you were somebody that found yourself picking up the middle of the series, you could totally pick it up and generally have an idea of what was going on, even if you hadn't seen the films or anything. There's definitely recap, but not like a huge amount. I mean, it's not like if you were somebody that read The Wheel of Time and you felt like there was a lot of time spent recapping in those or various other ones. You think Sword of Truth. Yeah, there's a fair amount of recap in the Sword of Truth, isn't there? Basically retell you the whole thing that's happened up. You know, there's a lot of series like that where you get like a complete recap. You'll spend like 2 or 3 chapters worth of pages like doing a complete recap of everything that happened, right? Practically rewriting the whole book. It's not that bad. It gives you a sort of a general synopsis, which is good. So there's that. Yeah, generally well written. Pacing is good. Finding the pacing is really, really good. And of course the first couple are a lot shorter than the later ones. I'm trying to think. I can't remember which one is next. Either the Goblet of Fire or the Half-Blood Prince. I can't remember which. But I remember seeing a physical copy of the hardcover of the Goblet of Fire, and that's quite thick. So I'm thinking maybe they are going really quick, and the pacing does seem quite quick on them, but I think it has more to do with the fact that these are just not as robust. I have a funny feeling I'm not going to be saying the same about the next rest of them. But yeah, no, they're really, really good so far. I'm really, really enjoying them. So yeah, still cranking through. Definitely hoping to hit that 52 by the end of the year. What else am I working on? I am working on the first book of the Dresden Files. That's what I've always been meaning to say, but I went wizard, private investigator, film noir thing. But yeah, I'm reading the first book of the Dresden Files now. I have all but given up on the randomness book, but I'm determined I will finish it now. I have to finish it. I definitely have to stop procrastinating and just suck it up and finish Atlas Shrugged, because I'm at that point again. That point that I've gotten to, I think I've gotten to it about 6 times. I've tried to read this book. It's a monstrosity. I have it in this drawer. Yes, I read in the bathroom. Don't judge me. What is this? Oh. This is The Drunkard's Walk. This is the book on random. This is painful. Most of these books are written in a way so as to be, I don't know, more approachable. Stormfront, the first book of the Dresden Files. I'm almost through that. I need to finally get through this, which is Michael Brooks. This 13 Things That Don't Make Sense, the most intriguing scientific mysteries of our times. I've tried to crack on with this. This is another one of those ones where it's supposed to be humorous, but it's slightly more sciencey. So that's a thinking book. What else have I got in here? Oh my god, Have Spacesuit Will Travel. That is so good. I can't recommend that enough. Or any Heinlein, actually. Heinlein is amazing. What have I got in here? Oh my god, I've got everything in here. Here we go. Atlas Shrugged by Ayn Rand. And I will pretty much always get to the halfway point. I have never read. Okay, see this? This whole section here? Never read it. I always pretty much get to the point where Dagny disappears, and then I stop reading because it's painful. And I'm not even reading it for the social commentary. That's the worst part. I'm just reading it because the book. How sad is that? They have a contest every year where you write an essay on it, and they give away scholarship. And it's not even huge, but I heard about it one year, so I got the book to write the essay. Never finished the book. It just hurts. Anyway, so yeah, what I was saying was Harry Potter, Chamber of Secrets, very good. Who do I love so far? Love Neville. I loved Neville when I watched the first few books. I haven't seen the last. When I watched the first few films, I loved Neville. Now I've seen pictures of what the actor looks like Neville looks like now. Is it wrong that I'm seeing all of the things with Neville as he is now? That's bad. That's so bad. I love Neville. Love Ginny Weasley. I love Mrs. Weasley because of who she's played by. Because I love her. Anyway, see, this is bad. See, I fell in love with certain characters in the films anyway. I've never been a huge Hermione fan, but I've always been a huge Ron fan. I love Ron. As a character, I think he's fantastic. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, so generally loving them, really enjoying it. Definitely glad I've finally taken the time to go back and read them. So I definitely think that you should do so too. Anyway, thank you so much. I will wrap this up now because I have a funny feeling I'm getting really close to that 15 minutes. Who knows? Anyway, thank you so much. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below or message me and I will get back to you as soon as possible in some shape or form. Anyway, thank you so much. Please feel free to subscribe if you actually like this. Okay, thank you.